A reflection for Tuesday, April 14th, second week of Easter. We often think the problem with our world is out there. Broken system, selfish people, an unjust world. But today's readings turn the assumption upside down. Both readings say that the real issue is not just structural, but spiritual. In the Gospel of St. John chapter 3, which is actually a continuation of yesterday's Gospel, Jesus confronts Nicodemus once again, a man who represents everything stable, educated, and religious. Jesus tells him plainly, you must be born from above. In other words, even the best version of human effort is not enough. Something radically new has to happen within you. Also, the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 4, brings us back to the experience of the early church. What kind of world would we have if people truly lived like the early church did? One heart and mind, no one clinging to possessions, everyone is cared for. That's the kind of society we all claim to want. But you can only build this kind of community with transformed hearts. And this community life is not an optional Christianity. Rather, it is a normal Christianity when the Spirit is truly at work. So why the gap in our Christian worship today? Perhaps most Christians prefer control over surrender. We cannot desire unity without conversion, and generosity at one end is a self-sacrifice at the other end. Conversion comes with a price because it costs you your illusion of control. It pushes you out of comfort into trust. But at the same time, it brings you freedom that no longer depends on what you own. Unity that no longer depends on who agrees with you. And of course, life that bears witness without needing to argue. That is why Jesus points to the bronze serpent. The people in the desert were dying, and no policy, no structure, no one could save them. They had to look up to trust what God was doing. Jesus is saying, that is what I will become for you, lifted up, not just as an example, but as the source of new life. My dear friends, if you want a different church, if you want a different community, even a different world, don't begin with demands. Begin rather with surrender. Ask for the new birth and fix your eyes on Christ, who is lifted up. May God bless you.